Right, so episode 9 was quite an episode. Where did I start? It was Jiren versus Cumber. Now, it's all part of like the Universal War arc or whatever it's called. Um, I'm gonna, aye. So, basically, what it was. I'm gonna see if I can zoom us on. Right. Cumber went to Universe 11, and the first kind of scene you see is Topo lying on the ground, obviously like knackered because he's been taken out. And you're thinking, this is weird because didn't he unlock the a God of Destruction power? But then you realise that this is not canon. A So you've got a standoff between Cumber and Jiren's just standing there going, yeah. And so it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they're evenly matched for the best part of 20 minutes, or 5 minutes, a couple of seconds or whatever. Cumber turns around and he goes, yes, we're evenly matched. So, and then Cumber does, he's like power up or something, as I can remember. And he does this thing where it's like, remember the spiritual pressure thing that was in Bleach? Where there was like a bad guy in Bleach that had such control, such power that he went boom like that. And like the spiritual pressure was so strong that it pushed Ichigo and his friends down onto the ground. Well, with this, it was Cumber's power was so great that he just went boom, and literally you could see that it was hard for Cumber to do that to Jiren because Jiren, sorry, that's how you pronounce it, was resisting him. And I'm like, come on, Jiren, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And it was like Cumber was like really struggling. You could see to kind of get Jiren on the ground. And he's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then boom! After a long fight, it was like he got Jiren on the ground. I think he did, or he tried to. Um, but then what happened was he said to the guy that obviously brought Cumber over to Universe 11, said to Cumber, eh, now do you have a go? No, this was the guy that you can like the two twins. There's like the two twins that look like a male and female version of Baby from GT. Well, the boy dude, the male dude, he had obviously taken over Vegeta, and I'm like, yeah, this is clearly a hint to when Baby took over Vegeta and GT. So da 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 da, and obviously beforehand Trunks was trying to get the guy to leave his dad alone, but this obviously merging of this twin guy and Vegeta wasn't having any of it. It was like boom, like kicked him out of the way, and then that happened again, and he just went like that and kicked or blasted Trunks out of the way, and obviously went flying over that way in a big explosion, and his swords just sticking in the ground like all the way over that way. Um, and obviously it was the that male twin dude versus Jiren. Jiren managed to cope with it pretty well as I remember. And it was like after that, what was it? And then for some strange reason, out of the blue, um, if I can remember rightly, I should have recorded this straight after the episode, or written it down or something. But anyway, Zamasu. came down, and I'm like watching the fight back and forth between Zamasu and Jiren, and it's very clear that Zamasu cannot scale up to the level of fighting ability that Jiren has, because Jiren's like, "What you doing? What you doing?" It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then in the middle of fighting Zamasu, there's like a beam of light that comes down on the beach, and I'm like, "What's this?" And then all of a sudden, you see the Grand Priest standing there with Goku in what looks like an overall, let's say blue, tealy green. And I'm like, Goku's back. He looks pretty new and pretty cool. So everyone's like, oh, Goku. And then it was like, Jiren sees him and he's like, Goku? Or whatever, like the Japanese, like expression is. But it's just like, Jiren was like, you know? And I think Zamasu went to turn in, and obviously you could tell that Zamasu remembers what happened between him and Goku and Vegeta. So what the twin guy does is he goes for Grand Priest mode Goku, and Goku just goes boom like that, but doesn't actually hit him in the stomach. Goes like that, and there's like a wee gap in between the fist and the stomach. It goes like that, and I'm taking it that the air pressure off the fist goes right through this amalgamation of the twin dude and Vegeta, and the twin dude fires it, like falls at the back of him, and then Vegeta comes back and he's like, "Oh right," and was it Vegeta's on the ground kneeling away, kind of huffing and puffing, and what else? Yeah, there was a moment where I thought that it's all nice that Vegeta's back and he's been saved by Goku yet again, but then Zamasu turns on, and it's obvious just to say he's going to turn around and immediately just jump at Goku, but Goku just goes, pew, right up to Zamasu, and he's like, bang, like that, hits him, and I'm like, that looks pretty awesome. And then, I mean, that's where they left it, and like Goku's standing there, and he's like, all shining and about him. No, I mean, we've seen this before in Super when he did that. That was the Ultra Instinct Omen, but now obviously there's like they've called it something different. Grant, it's I looked it up online, and it says that it's Grand Priest Goku Ultra Instinct or something like that. But what I'm calling it is Grand Priest mode or Grand Priest form, and I'm like, yeah, that looks cool as fuck. Sorry about swearing, but it does. What it looks like is just Goku's been able to go back to Ultra Instinct, but more easily. Because I'm taking it he's trained with what we didn't see was the training he had with the Grand Priest, Whis' dad, and I'm taking it they trained, and the Grand Priest showed Goku a way to go straight to Ultra Instinct, but not the Master form, the Omen form, but to like kind of more better control his power. And I have to say though, he looks like he's learnt a lot because he's a lot smoother in his fighting, and he can move really quickly, like he would have done in Ultra Instinct mode. And he's like, wow, the training he must have got off of that guy. Oh, wow. So I mean, I'm looking forward to the next episode when that eventually comes out. And that's going to be Goku and Vegeta's counterattack. And obviously, if they're going to fuse, it's going to be a bit weird because it'll be. Wait a minute. If they fuse, it's going to be either Vegeta or Goku. Sorry, Vegito, Grand Priest form. And I'm like, right. Or Gogeta Grand Priest form. And I mean, if they go for that, then that's going to be pretty awesome, but it's going to be hard to explain in one of these kind of videos. So, yes, that's my thoughts on the episode. Very well put together, and how they built it up and built it up, and then Goku disappeared at the very end. It's kind of like the anime trope, what they do with that anime. But yeah, obviously it's not a canon. I love it to be canon because we all thought that Goku had all his forms done and there's no more. But you can what Toriyama is like, and the people that write this stuff. They're like, no, Goku's kind of bringing more money in for us, for the whole franchise. So what better than in a promotional anime to give Goku another form and go, hey, look at this, he's got another form, and he looks more cooler. Because obviously they did that as well because they wanted to make some moolah on the downloadable stuff for like Dragon Ball Legends probably, and Dragon Ball, all the Dragon Ball games that have it in it, and Xenoverse 2 and all that, which actually kind of surprises me because they went save it for Xenoverse 3 if that's going to happen. At least there's more chance of that happening than Half-Life 3. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this little live video.